button, and then I go to my notepad, to the top of the notepad, and create another space for the current account that I'm managing. Please don't close the door. No, you want a little air. Okay, we'll start to mark it with a less than sign. Then paste the video file name in the middle with Control V. And then close it with a greater than sign. Where's the greater than sign here? So they are matching. And now I want to add to this the file that I have to deal with right now. But before I do that, I want to articulate as to what the here I got an extra character bit word. I don't know what that is, but it's irrelevant. I want to demonstrate the halo, hat, and bib mask plus head sweatband add. So this is a topic that we are going to deal with. So I copy to the clipboard buffer and then I paste it immediately after the file name with Control V. Halo hat and bib face mask plus sweat headband adds. So this is the sweatband, and here are two more sweatbands on my hand. The point is, when people steal my contents and my videos on YouTube, they cannot take the advertising from the headband off and from the hands. So all these hands advertise is the vanity phone number and the matching domain name. In this case, it is wismore.biz. .biz is the domain name extension that is equal to the telephone number that is 949 or 949 area code, 6673, the first four digits of the phone, and 249, the last three digits of the phone that match the domain name extension .biz. So B converts to 2, I converts to 4, and Z converts to 9. And now we're going to add to that my halo hat. And this is a fishing hat that when turned on in a certain angle has a halo effect over the head of the videographers or the cameraman, in this case myself. Also, notice that I have a bib here. So I'm going to unsnap the bib, put the hat on in a position that doesn't bother me in the back. Flip the brim to an open position that you can see the halo effect, the top part of the halo effect, and then the bottom part of the halo effect is the bib of the mask. And this mask can be worn as a mask to cover the nose and the mouth like this, or underneath. So I don't want to cover it now. And also I have that the lanyard that is in the way, so you can see that the lanyard interfere with the bib. So I'm going to flatten the lanyard and just cover it for now so you can see the bib. So the bib can cover the lanyard when you want to cover the lanyard. And then you can snap it back. There is a snapper here. can try if you can do that without seeing what you are doing exactly. You have to turn it around and match the snap, the different parts of the snap. At any rate, it will end up looking like this, with the message of the URL on the bottom and another message of the URL at the top. I may have to take my lanyard off because it interferes with my, I can put it to the side, because it interferes with my demonstration of the bib. Let me see if I can take it off for a minute so I can see what I'm doing here. Take the snap. Wow. Try to wear it. I have to get it past my smart glasses, and then I can flip the under brim a little. So now you can see the full halo effect, where the top part of the halo is over the head from the under brim of the hat, and the lower part of the halo effect is on the bib, on the face mask turned bib, and I can also wear it as a face mask to protect me for the coronavirus and so on. Okay, now that we cleared that out of the way, I'm also recording it from my phone here that is stuck in this lanyard that has legs, three-legged lanyard with a string connected to my back of my neck, a red wallet with the front clear vinyl pocket has the badge, my badge, and the clear rear or backside vinyl pocket holds the phone where I can see the screen of the phone. And if I'm recording or streaming a video, I can see what I'm recording and streaming. And I can see the buttons on the phone and press the button through the clear rear vinyl pocket of this red wallet. Now I want to fold it so I can demonstrate the halo effect. And then I can put it to the side, and if I like, I can I can film cross body. So instead of filming what's in front of me, I can film sideways. Anyways, now I'm going to proceed to the next step. So I'm going to start a new clip. Test the previous clip by double clicking it and playing it back to see how good it is. Then I turn on MSN Recorder Max. And it sounds good, so I'm going to X out of it. And then we run it again and record another clip. Okay, at this point I'm ready to proceed with my second task, and that is to keep the vanity phone number on Google Voice. So I'm going to lower the screen a little bit of the camera and then navigate to the Gmail account. I wanted to use a different browser. The browser I like to use for this purpose is this browser. So I want to go to the Gmail account, and I just made an outbound call using one strategic. As you can see from my notes here, 1x strategic is done. So I'm going to turn on PSAR, problem step recorder. Here is PSAR. I want to verify that the setting is still set up to 999, which it is not. So I have to reset it to 999. Then I click OK. And now I want to start a new recording. In the new recording, I have to examine the email that I got from Google, that my Google Voice number will expire unless I make an outbound call and make it active. So Google says that I need to keep my Google Voice. I need to make a call or send a text message. 2025 by logging in to the account using Google Voice app on Android or iOS. Okay, so now since I made an outbound call, I'm deleting this one, and I go to another one to see what other issues that Google have. And here is another one, recruit NE8. So I'm copying it to my clipboard buffer, and that will be the next issue that I want to deal with. So first of all, I have to log into Recruiting 8. I mark it with a cursor. Then I go edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then navigate to Google Voice and try to log out of the existing Google Voice like this one. Add another account. Go to the bottom again and select use another account. Then paste the other account, Control V, Recruiting 8, next, and then enter the password and log into the account. I don't want to deal with the home address, and I don't want to deal with anything else for now. Then I want to delete the spammies. Here I have one spammy to delete. Delete it. Yes, delete. Then I want to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. For some reason, ChatGPT doesn't respond so quickly. I don't know why. Maybe my audio has some issues or problems. Let me see what's the problem with the audio. Some problem exists here. Cannot hear. Maybe the volume is not high enough, or no. No, there's no problem with the volume. So let's start another call and see. Voice call shift. Okay, I have to click some icon here. Let's see, it doesn't work for some reason. It doesn't work for me. Help me deal with the RecruitNet. No, I'm trying to set up a recruiting network myself. For some reason, I have to keep my Google Voice, make sure make sure that it doesn't expire. So I put a note. No, that Google sends me Google sends me messages telling me that it will be expiring within 30 days if it has been inactive. Yes, but I have to remember to do it, and if I have more than one account to deal with, it starts to be complicated and confusing. Yeah, sounds like a good idea, which I'm going to adopt. Yeah, for some reason, my dialer keeps dialing. So, yes, yes. 800 Chat GPT. GPT is busy. Busy? Busy, how do you spell is busy? What? Music. Busy. What is the correct spelling of the word busy? That's the question that I want to know. Busy. What is busy? Busy slang there. Busy has been used with describe the manhole. Busy. What is busy with one S? Busy. Definition. Meaning. Busy bee. Busy bee. Is busy. How do we hang up? Call. How can I hang up? Let me close the browser and see if that makes any difference. Okay, so now where am I now? Color guard, yeah, okay. Wait another call. Oh, yeah, that's a problem too. Okay, so let's log out of all the accounts. I log out of all the accounts. Sign out of all the accounts. Okay. Log back into the account. Okay. And now I want to change the account to recruit 8. Edit. Copy. Now I want call, outbound call. So let's see, who is this one? So routine 8, okay. This one I can change to routine 8. Okay, so go down, add another account, scroll down, use another account, then paste the account with routine 8 and password. Melissa. Okay, so then all of these are spammies, and I need to delete all of them. So I delete all of them. Then I want to navigate to Google Voice. So I want to navigate to Voice. Make another outbound call.
Hi, it's ChatGPT. This call may be reviewed for safety.
Help me find out what happens. How can Chat 800 Chat GPT give me a busy signal? Yes, it should. Yes, yes, that it gave me a busy signal. I dialed it once, and then it didn't respond, so I dialed it a second time. So the first call replied, and the second call gave me a busy signal because it was obvious that I was talking to you already, and it kept running the busy signal. Yes, that's right. And I couldn't turn it off. I had to log off the account, and then yeah, then I'm trying to set up.
I can't take your call right now.
No, what is the problem? Yes, that's what I did, and now it works okay, I think. Yes, so then I'm trying to document my calls that I make outbound calls so that I will know that I complied with the Google requirements to make outbound calls. Yes, and then so I saved it to a local file, and now I'm trying to upload the folder that is called Google Voice 1 to the cloud, so I will have a copy of it on the Google Cloud also. What do you think
Got
about?
it. It's like a smart move. Backing up your files to the cloud.
Yes, first of all, I save it on the local device, in this case, a local PC, and then after I saved it locally, then I'm going to upload it to. Right. So I clicked upload to Google Voice to the cloud, and it comes back and tells me uh, upload complete, Google Voice 1, 29 of 29, which means that it uploaded 29 folders. That's right. So I made a note of it. I placed the Google Voice path followed by a backslash and then the file name in my notepad, and I made the prefix of X and space to indicate that I saved it locally. And then I uploaded it to Google Drive, and when Google successfully uploaded all 29 files in the folder, I wrote the number 29 after a carriage return. So right now, every file that I save locally, I put a prefix of X space to indicate that it was saved. And then after I successfully upload the subfolder to Google Drive, I copy the number of files that Google reports that it uploaded, and I write them after entering a carriage return immediately after the file name. So I have marks that I saved the file, which is X space, a prefix, and then I have a suffix, a carriage return, and the number 29, meaning that it uploaded 29 folders from my Google Voice subfolder. Can you repeat this method of backing up the notes to the notepad and to the local machine and also to the cloud? Yes. And then I want to make a special subfolder for each account. So I'm looking for a subfolder name that will start with open parentheses. That's right. So I named it with the account name, and I placed a open and close parentheses before the R in recruit and after the C. So that way I mark it to indicate that this is also a vanity number. Recruit net with a vanity number of area code 732, 784, and 8632. Exactly. So specifically, I'm trying to create this account because I couldn't find it on the list of accounts. So I create an account that starts with open parentheses, RIC, R-E-C, close parentheses, then the root RUITNE8 for the RecruitNet, and then an @ to indicate that that is an account on Gmail, and then following the phone number that it spells. Exactly. Now I scroll up the list of accounts looking for an open parenthesis rec, REC, to see whether I can identify that folder in my list of folder on my documents subfolder. Not yet. I'm still scrolling up. I'm looking for the REC. Here I found it. Yes, now I found it, and I tried to get into it, and now I got into it. So I want to copy to the clipboard buffer with Control C, and then insert it in front of the file name. Now I'm trying to save it. I click the save button, and now that I saved it successfully, I'm pasting it in my notepad, and I'm putting a prefix just before the C colon backslash users. I put in an X and a space to indicate this file has been saved to its own account, starting with open paren, the word rec, REC, like in recruits or recruitnet, and then close paren. And now I want to upload. Now I want to upload it to the Google Drive. Can you summarize that?
Sure. You found the open parentheses rec folder, saved as with prefix.
Right, right. So now I got the prompt from Google and Windows. Select folder to upload, and then folder colon, where I place the cursor in there and place with Control V the string. Right, now since I have the file name also attached, I'm going to back up all the way to the backslash so I have only the subfolder. And then I press the enter key one time and then an enter key another time. I got upload two files to this site. This will upload all files from. That's right. And then, so I click the upload button, and then Google replies with an upload option. Replace existing folder or keep both folders. What do you think I should choose? Yeah, I want to keep both versions, so in case that there is a problem with the latest version, I can always go to the previous version because I may have put some unknowingly some virus in there or some other problem. That's right. So it said Google replied that it finished the upload and it uploaded a 2 of 2, which means that it found two files in this folder. So now my next recording to deal with is the step recorder recording now. So I'm going to suspend the recording of the step recorder recording now by pressing stop and review and wait for it to stop and give me a chance to save this file in a zip format. Yes, so Pishar.txt, problem step recorder executable for Microsoft that is bundled with Windows 11 automatically compresses the file, and if I click the save button, it will give me a chance to save it in a compressed zip type of a format. So I press the button to save it, and I'm waiting now for the response of Windows and Google. And now it promoted it. Displayed the previous file in the psar.exe one subfolder. So I pulled that out, and I want to keep the template. So I'm just going to overwrite the file name with the new file name with Control V. And now that I've done that, I have to go back. That's right. The only thing is I have redundancy in terms of the old path, which I don't want to use anymore. So I have to mark it for deletion, and I'm going to mark it with a cursor and then see if I can delete it. Right, that's the problem that I have such a huge string, and I don't want to delete what I want to keep. So I press the delete button, and I got rid of part of it which is redundant. And now I got the complete file name which I like. I want to update the times. I have to put the current time, which is 7:56 p.m. 7:56, and I have to change the format of the time. Instead of 7:56 p.m., I have to put 7:56 p.m. because Microsoft does not allow colons to be inserted into a file name. Yes, and now I made the update, and then I inserted the psar.exe1 path in front of the file name, followed by a backslash separator between the path and the file name. That's right. And then I want to add a version control like character after the year. So I'm going to append an A to the end of the year. So instead of reading just year 2025, it will read year 2025 A. So that will distinguish it from the previous item that I entered without the subscript. Exactly. Now I scroll up to find out that this psar.txt problem step recorder executable took 261 steps to complete this session. And I want to add a comment, so I click the add comment button, and I'm going to type 800 chat GPT was busy. Chat GPT. Yes. Yes. So I want to add the Y after busy, and then click OK. And Pizarra.exe responded by telling me update complete or update comment. So I click on the button. Oh, I can put more than one comment. I wonder. Can I put in a second comment now? Second comment. Yeah, so my second comment was the word second comment works. That is great. So I know that I can put a few comments in there. Exactly, yes. So now I want to start a new recording and paste the file name from psar.exe in my notes. And what is the prefix that I need to insert before the file name to indicate that it was saved to the local subfolder? What is the prefix that I need to enter? No, you got confused. It is just X and space. The 2 is the suffix to tell when I upload the folder to the Google Drive how many files were in that subfolder. No, just just the letter X. I move the cursor to the beginning of the line and then insert the letter X. Just the letter X followed by a space to separate it from the remaining of the file. That's right. And then I back up to list the pishar.exe one and press the enter and then enter again and then click upload once and it says pishar.exe 7 of 33. And then I go back to my notepad to add a suffix. So I press the carriage return to enter a new line and then type the number of folders that ChatGPT that Google reported. 33 folders in this one subfolder. And the hourglass, and I hope that it will work, and then I'll put the number 33 at the bottom. But right now, since it's in the middle, I just copy whatever it says 18 of 33. So I put the number 18 of 33 and the message uploading one item. Uploading. Exactly.
Sounds like a solid system.
Now,
Yes,
one more thing needs to be done is go back to my Gmail account and delete the message that said Google Voice number will expire because I made an outbound call. So I went back and I clicked the delete garbage can button.
seems like you're keeping everything organized. Deleting that email will help clear up any confusion.
Exactly. And now I proceed to another account that got some message. I search for Google Voice will expire and this a new account popped up, which is xstrategy.trade. Did you get it?
Yes, I got that. You're switching to GP trading.
Yeah, exactly. Now I copied it to the clipboard buffer. Then I went back to my notepad and I demarked it with a bunch of open parentheses and then Control V to paste the message and then a couple of carriage returns and shift close parentheses. So that section will be marked with a bunch of open parentheses and close parentheses, and in the middle is the account name, which is xstrategy.trade.
That's a clear way to using open and closed parentheses throughout it makes it easy to identify.
Exactly, and I keep it at the top of the file. So I have to deal only with the top part of the file and not take the entire screen. Then I logged in, I saved it. I was wondering, what is this safe password? Username and password. Is this dialog box generated by Google or by Windows? Who is generating this? Do you know who generated this message safe password?
I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. Continuing this conversation may How can I help you today?
Help me deal with the suspected spam messages in my Google Voice. I went into my Google Voice account, voice.google.com, and then
Okay,
I saw that Google listed a stop sign and displayed Suspected spam. Right, I reviewed it and I agree with Google that it is spam and I want to delete it. How can I mark it for deletion and delete it? No, it doesn't work like that. No, that's incorrect. What you have to do is you have to place the cursor on the suspected spam, then hold down the shift key and left mouse click to mark it for deletion. Only then it's Google replies by X once selected and displays the trash can icon. To select that suspected spam, and only then the trash can icon appears. Right, so I'm trying to do that. I place the cursor on the trash can and then it popped up the message delete. And then I click and it comes back with the question permanently delete this item question mark cancel or delete and defaults to delete. So now I can hit the enter key and delete, right? So I hit enter and it deleted it. That is right. But now I'm not done with documenting what was this call all about. So now I have the account name, which is xstrategytrade at gmail.com. And now I'm going to mark it with an open parenthesis and close parenthesis. So I insert an open parenthesis before XST, the beginning of the word X strategy, and a close parenthesis after the letter T. So the XST are segregated by open and close parentheses. That's right, because I want to make it unique, so I know that that has also a vanity phone number associated with the Google Voice. Right. So I'm developing a file naming convention that includes the account name, which is xstrategy.trade. And if this account has also a vanity phone number, I then mark the beginning three characters of the account name with the prefix of open parentheses after before the first character and a close parentheses after the third character. That's right. I'm developing a system that is unique and clear so I can figure out what I did. That's right. So first comes the account name, which is xstrategy.trade, then an @ sign to show me that it has a matching Google Gmail account, followed by the phone number, the vanity phone number. And in this case, the vanity phone number for xstrategy trade is 978 area code 728 3498. And I add the words will not expire in 30 days to indicate that it's not going to expire in 30 days. That's right. And then at the end, I have a prefix that I'm copying from file to file that contains the topic of the discussion, which is my video date dash time dot mpeg, and then the message halo hat and bib face mask plus sweat headband ads. Did you get that? Exactly. Exactly. And now I insert another prefix, which is the path of the Google Voice One account, copy the entire string into the clipboard buffer, and click on File, Save As, and paste the string that contains both the path to the Google Voice One folder, a backslash separator, and followed by a file name that starts with the account, an @ the phone number, and the message will not expire in 30 days, and then the video file name, my video date dash time dot mpeg, and it hung up on me. So this was going to be a prefix here with X and space. And now I'm going to navigate to the drive and see if I can upload it to drive. So I'm now in drive and I click the plus sign and the folder upload sign. And paste the entire string in the folder prompt for the select folder to upload dialog box with Control V. And then I'm going to back up to the point that keeps only the path to the Google Voice One subfolder. And now that I reached it, Google Voice One subfolder followed by a backslash, I press the Enter key. And the Enter key another time, then the Enter key a third time to upload it. But for some reason, the third Enter doesn't seem to be working, or maybe it does. Let me see. I'll make it full screen because I may not be able to see the message that Google is displaying because I chopped off the screen. Now I go to the very bottom, I don't see anything, so I'll try it all over again. Folder upload, path of, paste the folder name, then back up, press enter once, enter twice, doesn't work, so I click upload and upload, then it works. So it says 0 of 30. I'm going to make it a little smaller and go back and type at the end 0 of 30, and then the message, one upload complete. Actually, by this time it was 30 of 30. One out, one upload complete. Just a second. Thank you, sir. One upload complete. Complete. And file save. Thanks.
Sit up. You want me to turn off the light?
Oh, no, because I have the camera working and I like it to see the baby in all its glory. Jeez. Wow, this looks like something else, I'm telling you. The looks of it, wow. With the two plates like this. The plating is tremendous. And also gives you an opportunity to deal with the bones
Right. Got you all the utensils.
in a professional and elegant way.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's taste it, see how good this is. It looks fantastic for sure.
Thank you for the bones.
Yeah, no problem. Wow. Just great. Thanks. There's a little bone to take. Put it on the side. And there's another bone at the bottom. Another couple of bones. Mm. This is just great. Big bone left in there. Next, take these bones out. This was just fantastic. I put all the bones together in the corner here.
Okay.
We can just flick them into the trash.
Anything else?
Just awesome. Thank you very much. Let me kiss your hand. Yeah,
What do you think about that?
it was great. Thank you. Yeah, it was just great. Thank you. I have to finish. I did the recording of this in the middle. So now I'm going to create another subfolder just for this file name. I'm going to go File, Save As, move down a little bit, the dialog box. I want to scroll to X strategy dot trade and see if I can find it. So I'm going to X the letter. Here it is, but this is just the file name. I'm looking for the folder, not the file name. So I'm going to sort it by name and scroll down to find the folder that starts with open paren XST. I'm looking for the folder. These are and the subfolder. No, I have to go to documents and then scroll up to open parenthesis X. Here is X expert. After that, X strategy trade. And in it, I want to save this account. Control copy the clipboard buffer. Place the cursor at the beginning of the file name prompt and followed by a backslash. Now I'm going to review what I've done. Copy to the clipboard buffer and click save. And now paste this account and a couple of enters and file save again on the notepad. Then I'm going to tap the plus new folder upload, paste the new folder name, Control V, and then I want to navigate to the beginning of the string and delete the string. No. I have to go to the beginning and see what is going on there. Yes, I want to delete it from that point on to the end. Delete and enter, and another enter for upload, and then click on upload. And now click on keep both and click on upload again. It says uploading one item, two uploads complete, 2 of 2. If I go back and I say 2 of 2 or just 2 and enter and then file save again. Now I want to stop SAR. Stop and review PSAR and wait for it to give me a chance to save it. I want to save it. Use the similar format that I had before. Increment the version from A to B. So backspace on A. Type the letter B. The current time is 8:37. So I upgrade the 7:56. Mark it and type instead 8:37 p.m. Then I want to override the file name of recruit 8 by the current version, Control V. And delete the midsection. So delete the midsection, insert a space instead. This will be version B, and I'll get the prefix, which is the path to psr.txt 1. Copy to the clipboard buffer and insert it as a prefix, followed by a backslash. And then I'll trim a little file name. Where can we trim some more? I would simply go back to the halo head. We'll keep just the halo head there, and that's it. Let's see if this is short enough now. Copy and save. And then review additional details. Here you can see it. Okay, finally I got it, and I'm going to click save. Yes, overwrite. Control V. Upload. 1 of 34. 11 of 24. Oh, right. Save. Started the recording. That's it. Now I'm going to starting with the webcam and the recording here. And now play it back. Let's play it back and see. Perfectly well. Out of system resources, okay. I'll see. Oh, let's see. Just now I need to stop and listen.